Yeah, lie, 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 la, la, lie, 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 la, 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 lie, 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 la, 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 lie, 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 la, la, lie, 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 la, la, lie, 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 la, la, we rise, page 103. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan l'sachvivina lahavchin men yom uvein laila. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani b'tzalmo. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani bat chorin. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani Yisrael. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam pokeach ivrim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam albish arumim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam atir asurim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam zokev kevufim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam roka haaretz al hamayim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamechin b'tzadei gaver. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa li kol tzorchi. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam ozer Yisrael bigvura. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hoter Yisrael b'tifara. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hanoten la'ayef koach. You may be seated. Page 112. Hayom Yom Shabbat Kodesh, Shebo Ha'iluvim Omrim Beveit HaMikdash, Mizmor Shir L'Yom HaShabbat. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Magadlu Masechayai Meodam Kumachshevotecha Magadlu Masechayai Meodam Kumachshevotecha. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Od yenuvum b'seva d'shenim b'ranim hiu lahakid ki yashar Adonai tzuri v'lo avlatabo. Page 120. Mizmor shir chanugat habayit l'David. Fakta mizidi l'choli, pitachtas akivtas reini simcha, leman yizmercha kavod v'lo yidom Adonai Elohai, le'olam odeka. Mourner's Kaddish, page 121. Please rise if you have a need or desire to say Kaddish. Yit gadal v'yikra shemei rabbah. Ba'alma divrach hirute v'yamlich malchute b'chayechon uvyomechon uvchaye dechol beit Yisrael ba'agala uvizman kari v'imru amen.
Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevarach Le'olam Elomei Maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yithalal shemei dekudasha barichu la'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbachata v'nechamata da'amiran be'alma v'yimru amen yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'romav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Page 122, we all rise. Baruch shamar v'haya ha'olam, Baruch hu, Baruch oseh v'reishit, Baruch Yachid Elamim Melch Mishubach Mefor De'ad Shemo Gadol Baruch Atah Adonai Melech Mehulal Batishbachot. You may be seated. We turn to page 141 for Psalm 150. Hallelujah, 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 Bikocho, hallelujah, Birkia Uso, hallelujah. Hallelujah, Kirov Kulo. Hallelujah, 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 but take a shofar, hallelujah. Hallelujah, betofu macho, hallelujah, b'mimi ve'ukav, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Shama, hallelujah, b'tziltzalei trua, hallelujah, b'tziltzalei shama, hallelujah, b'tziltzalei trua, kol hanshama, tehallel, hallelujah, kol hanshama. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen. Baruch Adonai, Uvaruk shekavodo leolam, v'melech avodo ad kol haaretz. Amen ve'amen. We turn to page 143 and we rise. Ohozi vezimrat Yah, vayahili lishua. Ohozi vezimrat Yah, vayahili lishua. Ozi vezimrat Yah, vayahili lishua. Ozi vezimrat Yah, vayahili lishua. Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed. Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed. Seated. Bottom of page 144. Ki l'Adonai Melucha Moshe v'goyim v'alu moshim b'hartzion lishbot et harisav v'aytal Adonai Melucha v'haya Adonai l'melech al kol haaretz v'yom hahu yihya Adonai echad u'shemo echad. Nishmat kol chai tevarech et shimcha Adonai Eloheinu v'rok habasar tevarech. Ilufik v'leishrak hayamur. Nehalelecha unshabechacha unefa'ercha nevarech et shem kodshecha ka'amur leDavid barchi nafshi et Adonai v'chol kiravai et shem kodsho ha'el b'tatzu moduzecha Hagadol bigvod shemecha, Hagibor lanetzach v'hanorah b'norotecha, HaMelech HaYoshev al kisei ram v'nisa.
Shabbat shalom. Continue on page 147 in the middle of the page. Shochen ad marom v'kadosh shemo. וכתוב רננו צדיקים באדוני, לישרים נבע תהילה, בפי ישרים תתהלל, ובדברי צדיקים תתברך, ובלשון חסידים תתרומם, ובקרב קדושים תתקדש, ובמקלות רבבות עמך בית ישראל. שכן חובת כל היצורים לפניך אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו להודות, להלל, לשבח, לפאר, רומם, להדר, לברך, לעלה ולקלס על כל דברי שירות ותשבחות דוד בן ישי עבדך משיחך ישתבח שמך לעד מלכנו האל המלך הגדול והקדוש בשמיים ובארץ כי לך נאה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו שיר ושבחה הלל וזמרה עוז וממשלה נצח גדולה וגבורה תהילה ותפארת קדושה ומלכות ברכות והודות מעתה ועד עולם ברוך אתה אדוני אל מלך גדול בתשבחות אל הודעות אדון הנפלאות הבוחר בשירי זמרה מלך חי העולמים יתגדל ויקדש שמי רבה ויעמד בחירותי וימליך מלכותי וחייכון ומכון וחיי לכל בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב יאמרו אמן יהי שמי רבם מבורך לעלם לעלמי עלמי יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ותרומם וינשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה ברכו לאל אמין כה ברכתה ושירתה תשבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. We turn to page 149. Yalla lai lai, yalla la lai, yalla lai lai, yalla la lai, yalla lai lai, la 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 lai, yalla lai lai, yalla la lai. Baruchu et Adonai hamevorach, Baruch Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'olam Ba'ed Yalla lai lai Yalla la lai la lai Yalla lai lai Yalla la lai Yalla lai lai La 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 lai La la lai lai La 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 lai Yalla lai lai Yalla la lai Yalla lai 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 Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Yotzer or uvorei choshech Oseh shalom uvorei et hakol Yalla lai lai Yalla la lai Yalla lai lai Yalla la lai Yalla lai lai Yalla la lai, yalla lai lai, yalla lai lai. Please be seated. 150. הכל יודוך והכל ישבחוך והכל ימוני קודש כדוני הכל אין כי אכך אדוני אלוהינו בעולם הזה ואין זולתך מלכנו לחיי העולם הבא אפס ברצך גואלנו לימות המשיח ואין דומה לך ואין דומה לך מושיענו מושיענו לתחיית המתים אל אדון כל המעשים ברוך ומבורך בפי כל נשמה גולו וטובו מלא עולם דעת ותבונה סובבים אותו גודלו וטובו מלא עולם דעת ותבונה סובבים אותו המתגאה על חיות הכל ונדר וכבוד על המרכבה זכות ומישור לפני כיסה חסד ורחמים לפני כבודו זכות ומישור לפני כיסה חסד ורחמים לפני כבודו טובים יורות שבורא עלינו יצורם בדעתנו הם זיבו וגינו שבח נותנים לו כל צבא מרום תפארת וגדולה שרפים ויופנים וחיות הקודש תפארת וגדולה שרפים ויופנים וחיות הקודש להר שבת מקומסים תתברך מושיענו על שבח מעשה ידיך ועל מאורי אור שעשית יפארו חסדו המאורות תתברך צורנו מלכנו וגואלנו קדושים ישמח שמך על מלכנו כולם אהובים כולם ברורים כולם גיבורים וכולם עושים בהמה ובירא רצון קונם וכולם פותחים את פיהם בקדושה ובתורה בשירי ובזמרה ומבורכים ומשבחים ומפארים ומריצים ומקדישים וממליכים את שם האל המלך הגדול והגיבור והנורא קדוש הוא וכולם מקבלים עליהם ומלכות שמיים זה מזה ונותנים רשות זה לזה להקיש רוצם בנחת רוח בשפה וברורה ובנימה קדושה כולם כאחד עונים ואומרים ביראה קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלך הארץ כבודו ואופנים וחיות הקודש ברעש גדול מתנסים לעומת שרפים לעומתם משבחים ואומרים ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו ברוך תמות איתנו למלך החי וגם זמירו דיבוש אור חדש על ציון תאיר ונזכה כולנו מהרה לאורו ברוך אתה אדוני יוצר המאורות top of 154 אהבה הרבה אהבתנו אדוני אלוהינו לגדולה ויתרה חמלת עלינו אבינו מלכנו בעבור אבותינו שבטחו בך, שבטחו בך, אבינו מלכנו, ותלמדם חוקי חיים, כן תכוננו תלמדנו, אבינו האב הרחמן, המרחם רחם עלינו, ותן בליבנו להבין, להבין ולהשכיל לשמוע, ללמוד וללמד, לשמור ולעשות, ולקיים את כל דברי תלמוד תורתך באהבה, והארנו בתורתך, ודבק ליבנו מצוותיך, ויחד לבבינו לאהבה וליראה את שמך, ולא נבוש לעולם ועד, ולא נבוש לעולם ועד, כי בשם קודשך הגדול והנורא פתחנו נגילה ונשמחה, נגילה ונשמחה בישועתך.
The Havi'enu prayer is an introduction, if you will, guiding us into the Shema itself. If you turn to just for a moment so we can prepare for the Shema, page 155. The words of the Shema that are there, except they're not written exactly as they appear in the Torah. All right, anybody know what the difference is there, that how they'd be written differently in the Torah? Michelle? Which letters are bigger? The ayin, and at the end of the first word Shema, and the daled at the end of the line. And why are they enlarged? So one tradition says if you take those two letters together, they spell out the Hebrew word aid, which means witness. And that's to emphasize that when we recite these words, we're witness, if you will, to God. Very nice. Good, you listen. But there's another one that has to deal with how you pronounce the words themselves. Anybody know this tradition? So, if you replace the ayin with an aleph and you replace the daled with a resh, they look a lot alike, that daled and resh, you would end up saying, those of you who speak Hebrew, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Acher. Right? Perhaps Israel, the Lord our God, there is another God, Acher, which would change the meaning significantly. Clearly, that's why when you're in some communities, you'll hear a very hard d at the end. If you've ever wondered, see, that's the reason. They emphasize it, not Acher, Achad, that oneness of God. And so we have the sense of the how we pronounce it, the significance of the meaning. We're not sure exactly, Michelle, why they're enlarged, those letters in the Torah, but they are. And the rabbis clearly caution us in terms of that oneness of God and what it means. We gather together. Oh, by the way, in today's portion, you will find, I think this is the first mention of the word patil. Right? We talk about patil techelet, but it doesn't say techelet. It comes in another context, patil. We'll see if we can catch that later. We continue with the Havi'enu, page 154.
והביאנו לשלום מארבע כנפות הארץ, ותוליכנו קוממיות, קוממיות לארצנו, כי יבוא ישועות אתה, ובנו בחרת מכולם בלשון, וקרבתנו לשמך הגדול, לשמך הגדול, סלע באמת להודות לך ויחדך באהבה. ברוך אתה אדוני הבוחר בעמו ישראל באהבה. שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, והיה אם שמוע תשמעו על מצוות אשר אני מצווה אתכם היום לעבוד. ויאמר אדוני אל משה לאמור, דבר אל בני ישראל, ואמרת עליהם, ויעשו להם ציצית על כנפי בגדיהם לדורותם, ונתנו על ציצית הכנף בתיר תכלת, והיה לכם לציצית, וריתם אותו, וזכרתם את כל מצוות אדוני, ועשיתם אותם, ולא תתורו אחרי לבבכם ואחרי עיניכם, אשר אתם זונים אחריהם, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. ויציב ונכון וקיים וישר ונאמן ואהוב וחביב ונחמד ונעים ונורא ואדיר, ומתוקן וגבוה וטוב ויפה הדבר לדור ודור. הוא קיים ושמו קיים, וכיסו נכון ומלכותו ואמונתו לעד קיימת. ודבריו חיים וקיימים לתמיד. אמת שאתה הוא אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו, מלכנו מלך אבותינו, גואלנו גואל אבותינו, יוצרנו צור ישועתנו, פודנו מצילנו מעולם שמך, אין אלוהים זולתך. עזרת אבותינו אתה הוא מעולם, מגן משה לעיניהם אחרים בכל דור ודור, ברום על המשבך משפטיך בצלתך. Chaim Gatanu Adonai Eloheinu Umibed. Tehilot Le'el Elyon Baruch Hu Mevorach Moshe Uvnei Yisrael Lecha Anu Shira Besimcha Rava Besimcha Rava Ve'ameru Chulam Mi Chamocha Ba'elim Adonai Mi Kamocha Nedar B'Kodesh Nora Tehilot Osef Ele Shir HaChadash Ashibechu Geulim Leshimcha Asefat Hayam Yachad Kulam Hotu V'imlichu Ve'ameru Adonai Yimloch Le'olam Va'ed Sur Yisrael Kuma Be'ezrat Yisrael Ufedechinu Mecha Yehuda veYisrael Go Aleinu Adonai Tzevot Shema Kedosh Yisrael Baruch Ata Adonai.
Page 159.
Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor V'Hanora El Elyon Gomer Chasadim Tovim V'Koneh Hakol V'Zocher Chasdei Avot U'Maybe Goel Livnei V'Neihem Le'ma'an Shemo Be'ahava Melech Ozer Ufoked U'Moshia U'Magen Baruch Ata Adonai Magen Avraham Ufoked Sarah Ata Gibor Le'olam Adonai Mechaye Meitim Ata Rav Lehoshia Mashiv HaRuach U'Morid HaGashem Mechakel Chaim B'Chesed Mechaye Meitim Berachamim Somech Noflim Berofech Oholim Umatir Asurim Umekayem Emunato Lishenei Afar Micham Bocha Baal Gevurot Umidom Melach Melech Memit Umechayeh Umatzmiach Yeshua V'ne'eman ata lahachayot mitim Baruch ata Adonai Mechayeh hametim Mekadesh et shimcha ba'olam כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב היד נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה, ואמר, קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלך הארץ כבוד. אז בקול רעש גדול, אדיר וחזק משמיעים קול, מנסים ליומת שרפים, ליומתם ברוך יאמרו, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. ממקומך מלכנו טוב ותמלוך עלינו, כי מחכים אנחנו לך. מתי תמלוך? תמלוך בציון, בקרוב בימינו. לעולם ועד, לעולם ועד, תשכון. תתגדל ותתקדש בתוך ירושלים עירך, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, ולנצח נצחים. ועינינו תראנה, תראנה מלכותך, כדבר האמור בשירי עוזך. ועינינו תראנה, תראנה מלכותך, כדבר האמור בשירי עוזך. על ידי דוד, על ידי דוד, על ידי דוד, משיח צדקך. על ידי דוד, על ידי דוד, על ידי דוד, משיח צדקך. ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהיך ציון, לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש. ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד, כי המלך גדול וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
We continue Hebrew or English, or if you prefer, private prayers, meditations of your heart.
Amen. Ose shalom imroma, ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו אמן ואמרו amen. We turn to the Kaddish Shalem, page 167. יגאל ויגאל שמי רבה, ועמד בכנותי, והמלך מלכותי בחייכון, ויומייכון וחייכון בית ישראל, בעגל אביסמן קריב, ואמרו אמן, יהי שמי רבם ובורך, לעלם לעלמי עלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר בשמו ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה ברכו לאלה מן כה ברכתה ושירתה ותשבחתה ונחמתה דמרן ועלמה ואמרו אמן תתקבל צלותון ובטחון לכל ישראל קדום ושמיה ואמרו אמן יהי שלום רב מן שמיה וחיים עלינו בכל ישראל ואמרו אמן עושה שלום במרמיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן.
The Torah service now, we call it Torah service because it actually is a separate part of the service. And as you understand, sort of we have building blocks, if you will, of services. And depending on whether it's a weekday or a Shabbat or a Rosh Chodesh, a new month or a holiday, different pieces come together to build up what you need for the prayers of that particular day. That's why you'd think like maybe just the Torah section, each one a unit unto itself, divisible, right, divided by the Kaddish. Right, that's how you can mostly tell when there is a full separate service, that a Kaddish will indicate the end of one and then into the beginning of another one. Anyway, those of you who have been honored to carry the Torah or to open up the ark, if you'll come forward at this, please. We remain seated till the ark is opened, of course. Page 168, we continue.
Ein kamocha Elohim Adonai, ve'en kemasecha. Malchutecha, malchut kol olamim, umemshaltecha bechol dor v'ador. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. Adonai oz le'amo yitein, Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom. Av harachamim heitiv avirtzoncha et Zion tivnei chomot Yerushalayim tivnei chomot Yerushalayim Levad batachnu melech el ram v'nisa Adon olamim.
We rise together.
Vayehi bin soa ha'aron vayomer Moshe kuma Adonai v'yafutzu oyevecha V'yanusu misanecha mipanecha ki mitzion tetzei Torah ki mitzion tetzei Torah udevar Adonai mi Yerushalayim Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah. Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah. Le'amo Yisrael B'kedusha Shalom.
Page 169, on the left-hand side, the top paragraph, prayer for the day of rest. Let's read and share about appreciation together. I long to change the world, but I rarely appreciate things as they are. I know how to give, but I don't always know how to be still. I talk, but I don't often listen. I look, but I don't often see. I yearn to succeed, but I often forget what is truly important. Teach me, God, to slow down. May my resting revive me. May it lead me to wisdom, to holiness, to peace, and to you. As we continue, the next page at the bottom, Be'anarachet.
Be'anarachet, Velishme Kadisha, Kadisha Yakira, Ana Emar Tushbechan, Be'anarachet, Be'anarachet, Velishme Kadisha, Kadisha Yakira, Anna Emar.
Page 171.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Gadol Shema.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Gadol Shema.
Gadlu le Adonai iti, umerom ema Shemo Yachdav.
Lecha Adonai hagedula, v'hagevura, v'hatiferet, v'hanetzach, v'hahod. Ki chov hashamayim uvaretz, ki chov hashamayim uvaretz. Lecha Adonai hamamlacha, v'yamit naseh lechol rosh. Romimu, romimu, Adonai Eloheinu, v'hishtachavu, v'hishtachavu, lehadam raglav kadoshu. Romimu, romimu, Adonai Eloheinu, v'hishtachavu, v'hishtachavu, lehar kodsho, lehar kodsho, ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu. Romimu Adonai Eloheinu, v'hishtachavu, lehar kodsho. Romimu Adonai. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu, romimu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu, romimu. Romimu Adonai Eloheinu, v'hishtachavu, lehar kodsho. Romimu Adonai Eloheinu, v'hishtachavu, lehar kodsho.
You may be seated. All right. You all know the drill. Make sure those cell phones are turned off, please, so they don't disturb our service sometimes. It's easy to forget. Put away the siddur, take out the chumash, that Torah text you'll be able to follow along. It's always nice, by the way, it's always nice when we just have our regular group of congregants and who are very familiar with things. I don't have to give the introduction of the basics. But I do want you to know also, we have some visitors today, and you always notice we have people who are visiting. So we have Adam and Brittany, right? They're very embarrassed right now, but they're here. But he's a student at Cal Lutheran and here for a class in which they do what they call a site visit. And so he's here just learning, and who better than Howard Levy to walk him through that service, all right? So it's a pleasure. And by the way, if you don't know, Eliav and Alicia over here, they were regulars for a long, long time and have been coming back now. We're going to see more of them, and it's always good to see them as well. But you should know your regulars by face and by name and everything. And it's nice to have somebody like Jeff leading the Torah. Very often, I lead the Torah processional. If you notice, I almost feel like the band leader, right? You know, kind of leading them because they just don't know which way to go. And the Torah should go first, right? The Torah should lead the way. Which is why you see me walking backwards often, because I feel uncomfortable turning my back onto the Torah. So you understand a little bit in terms of how it works, but if I let people just go along the path, you can't even imagine. It's like 40 years in the wilderness. They're like going all around here and there. They never get back here. So, but it's nice to be able to share with you how things work around. Let's talk about truth. I'm not talking about politics. Let's talk about the Torah, all right? What's been the model of truth in the Torah so far? Not very good. Not very. You can think of a lot of deception that's taken place so far. Is there anybody that stands out so far as being a truthful character? Who? So Noah, by the way, Noah doesn't tell a lie. The question is how truthful he is. Right? Did he actually tell people about the impending flood or not? The rabbis certainly want to see him as, when people come, right, that he explains to them why he's building this ark. But so, is omission part of telling the truth or not? Do we have a model yet, Howard? Who? So Cain, okay, so does he, all right. So this is great. Does he lie to God? So this is a great example of Cain, of not lying, but not admitting the truth. Where's your brother? What does he say? Am I my brother's keeper? Isn't that the response? God asks him, where is your brother? By the way, this is a great technique. Politicians use this all the time. You answer a different question. Right? The answer he gives is, am I my brother's keeper? He didn't lie. Maybe, but he certainly wasn't truthful. I mean, I was trying to think of any of the characters. Abraham, right, gives up his wife Sarah as his sister. Is there anybody you can think of, Mark? So Isaac, by the way, Isaac falls into the trap of telling that his wife Rebecca is also, right, they walk into, right, so there's an issue there. You have one, Michelle? Okay, so does she not tell a lie, but she doesn't, clearly there seems to be something that is not truthful here. Right? So here's what I want you to look at the story, and I love that today we don't have a bar bat mitzvah, because I couldn't have done what I'm about to do today, because we're going to talk about the story of Tamar. Right? Some of you know the story of Tamar and Judah. Some of you don't know the story, and it's sort of a PG-13 talk today. So Matthew's good, though. He's going to fall in. We're just fine. I'm comfortable. And with Kevin as well. They know Torah. So here's what I want you to do to prepare for this discussion. I want you to read this section about Judah and Tamar. So I want you to turn to page 233. This is going to be actually the chapter before what we're reading this morning. And if you don't have enough time with one Aliyah, I'll give you 2 aliyot to read it. I want you to read it, and even if you know the story, I want you to read it, but I want you to read it for the first time and notice every verse. This story is trying to tell us an amazing story, which at first you don't quite understand. I want you to understand the characters, the progression, and especially the end. The end is the most important part in the end, and so we'll get there. In the meantime, you know on a day like this that if you're honored with an aliyah, make sure to get up here beforehand, and the Torah reading. Torah reading begins on page 238, a little bit later, chapter 39.
Ve'azor, ve'agen, ve'oshia lechol ha'hosim bo v'nomar, Amen. Ha'kol havu godel Eloheinu utenu chavod la Torah, Ya'amod. Binyamin ben David ve'Esther Rishon. Baruch Shanatan Torah le'amo Yisrael bigdu shato. Ve'atem hadbekim Adonai Elohechem chayim kulchem hayom.
Baruchu et Adonai Amborach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Amborach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen. Vayasef hurad Mitzrayma, vayiknehu Potifar, Saris Paro, Sar hatabahim ish Mitzri, Meyad hayishmelim, Asher horiduhu shama, Vayahi Adonai et Yosef, Vayahi ish Mitzlicha, Matzliach, Vayahi Babait Adonav Baveit Adonav Hamitzri Vayar Adonav Vayar Adonav Ki Adonai Ito V'cho Asher Hu Oseh Adonai Matzliach Vayado Vayimsa Yosef hen be'enav v'yasher v'shared ito v'oto v'yifked tehu al beito ve'al yeshlo natan ve'chol yeshlo natan ve'yado Vayahi me'az hafkido to beveto ve'al kol asher yeshlo ve'yavarech Adonai et beit hamitzri biglal Yosef vayahi birkat Adonai b'kol asher yeshlo Babait uvasadeh, vaya azov kol asher lo, vayad Yosef velo yada, ito me'uma, ki im halehem asher hu ochel, vayahi Yosef, yefe to'ar, vayafe mareh.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen. You want another aliyah to read, or you got it? You got it? Did you read it? Good enough? All right, so let's close up for a moment then. The Torah. How many many of you have read or knew this story before? Raise your hand. All right. Now, how many of you kind of surprised that our Torah has a story like this? You got. He'd come more often if he knew. So, by the way, I used to teach a class for confirmation when we had a confirmation class, right? The stories that my rabbi never told me. And for 10th graders, I would actually introduce them to these stories to understand the salacious nature of the Torah and to help put it into a context, right? Hoping that they might read the whole thing looking for other similar stories. You imagine a kid hiding a Bible like under his pillow at night or something, under his bed, not wanting his parents to find out what he's reading. Anyway, all right, so the story's basic. Judah, right, son of, who's his son of? Jacob, all right? Is he the eldest son? Second born? Third born? Fourth born. Fourth born, right? He decides to take and to marry what kind of woman? Says Canaanite woman. All right, her name is Tamar. The oldest son, heir, what happens to him? He dies. Do we know why? We don't know why. By the way, some of the commentators say that he dies for the same reason that number 2 dies, and we're going to get to that right now. Number 2, Onan, dies, and why? What's the expression that's here given? Wasting his seed, right? Which means did not complete the act, right, of insemination, and so it's wasted seed. By the way, numerous times. Hence, by the way, the Latin term of onanism, right, for the wasting of seed that comes from the story of Onan. And then there's next sibling. Who's the next youngest son? Shelah. Now, if you're the father, Chuck, and this woman has killed 2 of your sons, you giving this one over? Not so quickly. Now, by the way, remember, this is all part of, even though we don't have the 10 Commandments or the rest of the Torah yet, clearly there's a tradition of what we call later on the Levirate marriage. That if a brother dies childless, that wife then marries or has relations with the next brother that's unmarried, and that child that's born, boy, will take on the family name and the rights of the deceased husband. As closer you're going to get it to genetic continuation of a line. And I've taught this before. It's an interesting, right? That's not the most interesting part of this, believe it or not. All right. So, he says, Judah says, right, Shelah is just a young boy. I'm not giving him to this woman. Now, you have to understand they're still officially engaged, which means she's forbidden to any other man. So now, what happens next in the story? No more Jacob. Jacob's not around yet. Just in here. So Judah, what's going to be the next part of the story? Sends her away. And then what happens? Shelah grows up. Good. And he's not given to her. And so she decides to take things into her own hands or to do something. So what does she do? She dresses up as the so-called harlot. She's told that Judah's coming to town. She acts out the part. He goes in. He can't pay for the business transaction. And so he leaves her with what? She says, leave me with what 2 things so that we'll know who you are? The staff, the mateh, which is a unique sign of, right, every staff was unique, and Patilcha, by the way. Remember I gave you a hint before, that thread? Something that's uniquely a sign of identity that apparently they would sign documents with. Remember, they didn't know how to write, so they had an imprimatur. So he leaves both of them with her so that he can come back later with payment. He sends his servant off with a kid to pay off the debt, and comes back and says, there was no prostitute, nobody knows who it is. All right? She comes back. What happens? She comes back in what condition? Pregnant. She comes to town, and they say to Judah, come out quickly because your daughter-in-law, by the way, still obligated to Shelach even though it's not been consummated, has played the harlot. He comes out, and then, Rick is trying to take this all in. This is like a great movie, isn't it? It's a great movie. And it really is. This ending is really something, right? So she says, she doesn't say to her father-in-law, it's your baby. She says, the child belongs to whomever these belong to. All right. So this is the climax of the movie, Rick. It's a bad word to use in this. I apologize. I apologize right now. Oh, my God. Oh, Rick, help me out of this. What happens at the end here? Okay, Judah has a choice. What are the two choices of Judah? What can he do here? Tell me. He could say, I have no idea who they belong to. Right? I could have no idea who they belong to. What? Just like a man. By the way, there are other biblical characters who might have said that. There might have been others who would have said, I'm not getting involved in this. I don't know this woman. Okay? All right. But he says, what's the final line here? She is more righteous than I am, because I've withheld my son from her. So, what questions come out of the story? Lots of questions. Mark. What's her motivation? So her motivation, according to the rabbis, is, remember, she can't engage in any relationship, family dynamic, in anything. She's held hostage. The equivalent today would be when a man doesn't give a get, and she's an agunah, and so she just wants to honor her deceased husband or whoever it is. She wants to have children. And, by the way, a very natural thing for many women to want a child. She's being held hostage. All right, what other questions come out of the story? Are you afraid to ask? Yes. All right, so we're not going to write. The whole notion of women's rights in the stage, and by the way, later on, is like a whole nother topic. But let's talk about like the whole notion of right and wrong. Roy. Repeat it. Okay. Is it okay to be deceptive if the outcome is okay? Now, we have that story from, remember, Jacob who tricks his father. So, by the way, you're going to see the family dynamics. Oh, right? Tricks his father out. So, there's a whole dynamic going on. There's another question. The what? Oh, so there's a whole other story at the end, right? The hand comes out. They tie a red cord around it. Why would they do that? Because we've learned before that the rights of the firstborn are really important. And the hand comes back in, and the other brother comes out first, right? Peretz comes out first. And then Zerach, who is actually, the hand came out first. That's an important, right? That's a part of the story. And it's going to be important because, by the way, Peretz, the younger brother technically, the one who was first out but didn't have the red cord, ends up being the primary lineage. And we're going to talk about that in a moment. I want you to think, I want you to come back after this Aliyah. What is it telling us about truth? And I want you to think about the character of Judah. Now I want you to think about, we're talking about, Jonathan and I, why is this story where it is? Why is it right here in the middle of the narrative of the Joseph narrative? He's just been sold into slavery. Then we have this story, and then we're going to pick up what happens in Egypt. What do we learn about Judah? What do we learn about the story? And why is this really here? And what is it teaching us about right and wrong and character? In the meantime, we're going to continue with the second Aliyah, page 239, verse 7.
you're, are you? Great. Ya'amod, Eliav ben Shmuel v'simcha sheni.
Baruchu et Adonai Hamvorach. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach leolam va'ed. Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch ata Adonai noten ha'torah.
Vayehi achar hadevarim ha'ele vatisa eshed Adonav et eneha el Yosef vatomer shichva ini vaymaen vayomer el eshed Adonav Hen Adoni lo yada'iti ma ba'bait v'chol asher yesh lo natan beyadi enenu gadol ba'bait hazeh mimeni ve'lo chasach mimeni me'uma ki im otach ba'asher et ishto at ishto ve'ech e'eseh hara'ah hagedolah hazot ve'chatati le'Elohim vayehi kedabera el Yosef yom yom ve'lo shama eleha lishkav etzla liot imah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nota betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. So this is Alicia's first time reading here at Temple Aliyah, and she did beautifully.
Woo!
So a shehechianu for that one, and also she had a trope that only appears 4 times in the Torah, the shalshelet, which was beautiful. Thank you.
Very nice. Yasher koach. Very nice.
Shar kochah.
All right, what is this story doing here? Roy. So there's deception, but what role does Judah have in this? Michelle. So it's Reuben, by the way, the oldest one, it's interesting, who actually says, let's not kill him. He's our brother, we got to return him back to his father. But then Reuben, what happens? Reuben leaves. Reuben leaves the scene. As if, by the way, some way to look at this is somebody who says, oh, the right thing to do is, I'm just letting you know, see you later. But by the way, because then he shows up later, right? And he's surprised. He goes, oh, he's gone. What happened? Judah, let's see character development here. Judah says, let's not kill him, let's sell him. That's not the right answer either, by the way. Right? Clearly not the right answer. But why not? Why should we not benefit from him? And he's our brother. Why should we kill him? And so Judah's the one who makes that suggestion to sell him off. Now, what role does Judah play afterwards? You know this part of the story? Judah's the one who steps up. Judah, remember, here's part of the story. Now when you read the story, I want you to be able to, that's why I'm doing this today, the story. I want you to be able to read this whole thing differently. Right? When they go to Egypt, Joseph pretends he doesn't know them. What happens? He keeps the brother Shimon in jail until they can verify their story. And says, bring back your brother Benjamin, and I'll know your story is true. goes back. Jacob says, I've already lost, right, Joseph. Now there's Shimon. I'm not going to lose Benjamin. You can't take him down. By the way, no one talks about how Shimon felt. Right? Shimon's marking the days down on things like, when they coming back? Right? Nothing. When they coming back? Right? It could be years. Like, we don't know how long, but Shimon is going like, really, Dad? And so now they bring back Benjamin, but Jacob doesn't want to let go of that son. And Judah says, I will take responsibility for him. I will take personal responsibility if anything happens to him. And they go down, and then remember Joseph orchestrates this whole scenario where he gives the double portion to actually more than double portion to Benjamin, and then puts the money back in the sack, and he's accused of it. And there's this whole final, like, really culmination of it. And Judah steps up and says, no. If anyone takes responsibility, it's not him, it's me. Now, who does Judah become, by the way, eventually? What does the tribe of Judah become? Become the kings. Why did Judah deserve to become the king? His huevos? I guess I crossed the line first, so I apologize. The idea was that he owns up and told the truth when he didn't have to. Judah didn't have to tell the truth. And it's pointed out, by Jonathan Sachs in one of his commentaries, that's the first time we have someone owning up to a falsehood and accepting responsibility. First time in the Torah. That Judah says, right, to Tamar, and to everybody, by the way, this is all public, it's me. I take responsibility for it. And what does that say about taking responsibility? That's true leadership. That's true leadership, is taking responsibility. And what's also important in the story is, Judah, like being a good character, doesn't come naturally, the Torah tells us. Judah is not pristine at the beginning, is he? He's responsible for selling off his brother. And how do we learn in life? We learn from our experiences. Judah had that moment when he learned life experience. He learned from making a mistake and owning up. And from that moment, he grew, could evolve into the right kind of person to be the leader of the Jewish people. That's why the story's here. Isn't that an amazing story? By the way, Peretz, the firstborn, I told you we'd get back to that. He's not the firstborn. Well, he is, but he's not. Right? Anybody know who comes 10 generations later from Peretz? King David. Who is, again, the right foreshadowing of the Messiah. And in line with Ruth as well. Isn't that amazing? By the way, 10 generations is a very powerful sense of continuity. Adam to Noah's 10 generations. Noah to Abraham is 10 generations. And then it's in the book of Ruth, the 4th chapter, where it describes the lineage all the way from Peretz to King David. And it's almost coming back to it. But I don't want to forget about Tamar for a moment, right? Because, right, what about this deception? What did the rabbis learn from Tamar? They learned even when you're doing the right thing, you don't embarrass people. She could have called out her father-in-law, couldn't she have? But she didn't. She left it to him to decide how to handle the situation. And the rabbis teach us, even when you think that you're absolutely right, you don't embarrass other people. So many lessons from this portion about life today, about what's happening in our society, about how to treat truth and to be able to take responsibility. And some of you have never seen the story before. Some of you look at it, when you first read it, you go, I can't believe this story is in the Torah. But now when you look at it, you see how amazing it is that this story has to happen right here and right at this moment for us to understand what it really means to own up to leadership and what's going to happen later with the Jewish people. We're going to continue with the, which Aliyah are we, a third? Come on, Kevin, get up here. Let's do the third one, Rick, if that's all right with you. Page 240, verse 11.
Ya'amdu Yogav Zender Ben Avraham Vasara Ve Leka Miriam Bat Chaim Veriva Shlishi
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Habarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol hamim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Vayhi ki hayom hazeh vayavo habayta la'asot melachto v'nish me'anshei habayit sham b'bayit ותתפסהו בבגדו לאמור שכבה עמי ויעזוב בגדו בידיו וינוס ויצא החוצה ויהי אותה כי עזב בגדו בידה וינוס החוצה ותקרא לאנשי ביתה ותאמר להם לאמור ראו הביא לנו איש עברי לצחק בנו ואלה לשכב עמי ויקרא בקול גדול ויחש שמו כי ירים אותי קולי ויקרא ויעזוב בגדו אצלי וינוס ויצא החוצה ותנח בגדו אצלה עד בוא אדוניו אל ביתו עד בוא אדוניו אל ביתו ותדבר אליו כדברים האלה לאמור בא אלי העבד העברי אשר הבאת לנו לשחק בי ויהי כהרימי קולי ויקרא ויעזוב בגדו אצלי וינוס החוצה תוצא.
Baruch atah
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
The fourth Aliyah can be found on page 241, verse 19.
Ya'amdu Matityahu Ben Peretz Ruvain Ve Peretz Ruvain Ben Ephraim Lazer Revi'i
Baruch hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai Habarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam ba'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol hamim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Vayehi kishmoa Adonai et divrei ishto asher dibera elav lemor kadevarim ha'ele asali avdecha vayichar apo Vayikach Adonai Yosef oto, vayitenehu el bet El Beit HaSohar Mekom Asher Asuri HaMelech Asire HaMelech Asurim Vayisham Bevet HaSohar Vayihi Adonai et Yosef Vayet elav chased Vayiten chinu be'enei sar bet chasohar Vayiten sar bet hasohar beyad Yosef et kol hasirim ha'asirim asher bevet hasohar va'et kol asher osim sham hu Adonai ose haya ose and sarbet hasohar roet et kol meu no I'm sorry roe et kol uma beyado ba'asher Adonai et ito ba'asher hu ose Adonai matzlicha.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chaye olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
The fifth Aliyah can be found on page 242, verses 1 through 8.
Ta'amod. Leah bat Avraham v'Sarah Chamishi. Whoops. We'll try again.
Baruch et Adonai Hamavarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Hamavarach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu bacharanu mikol ha'amin v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Vai achar advarnim ha'ele chatum ashke melech Mitzrayim v'haofe la'adoneim lamelech Mitzrayim vayikzov paro shnei serisav al sar amashkim ve'al sar haofim vayiten otam b'mishmar Beit Sarat Tabachim El Beit HaSohar Mekom Asher Yosef Asur Sham Vayivkol Sarat Tabachim Et Yosef Itam Vaysharet Otam Vayu Yamim Mishmar Vayachamu Chalom Shneim Ish Chalomo Balayla Echad Ish Kavizron Chalomo Hamashke ve'alfeh Asher lamelech Mitzrayim Asher asurim beveit hasohar Vayavo alehem Yosef baboker vayarotam Vinam zoafim Vayisha et serisei faro אשר איתו במשמר, בית ארוניו לאמור, מדוע פניכם רעים היום? ויאמרו אליו חלום חלמנו עופות תראינו טוב. ויאמר עליהם יוסף, הלא לאלוהים פתרונים, ספרו נא לי.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chaye olam nota b'tokenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Shabbat Shalom, Temple Aliyah. One of the things I love about our community is even though we've had some turbulent times these past 2 months, I want to tell you what I keep hearing when I walk around the Kahal or even on social media. Is I hear a lot of people saying, "What can I do? What can I do? We face turbulent times together. What can I personally do?" So today, what I want to offer, since we're here in the room together, if you're streaming online, is I think it would be really great if we could sing the Misha Barak together and then say a prayer of healing all together. So if you have your Kol Shabbat, you look in the middle of the handout here, there are the words to the Misha Barak, and we can sing those on behalf of somebody who's afflicted, whether that's physically, mentally, even spiritually. We can all say that together and think of those who we love who are feeling some affliction. So let's sing the words of Misha Barak together in the middle of the Kol Shabbat.
Misha Barak Avotenu Mikor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen.
Temple Aliyah would like to send prayers of healing to Salka ben Roshka, Aharon Yehuda ben Chaya Hinda, Menachem Mendel ben Svi, Naomi bat Sarah, Elon Chayot, Yaakov ben Rachel, Judy Aronson, Beverly Bowie, Davalian bat Zipporah, Florence Mann, Laya bat Moshe, Dina Leah bat Risa, Dov Ber ben Yisrael Chaim, Pinchas ben Shlomo veRachel, Irina bat Natasha, Leah bat Arya, and Bachila, Rebecca Teichner. If you have somebody who you're thinking of who's suffering some sort of affliction, I'd ask that you please stand right now. Myself and Rabbi Vogel will come up to you and you'll have the opportunity to say that name out loud. we pray together as a community. That truly is doing something. 6 Aliyah can be found on page 243, verses 9 through 15.
Ya'amod, Yared ben Shlomo, Binyamin, Shishi. Right here.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamavarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai hamavarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch ato Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher b'chabonu mikol ha'amim v'notan lanu et Torato. Baruch ato Adonai noten haTorah.
ויספר שר המשקים את חלומו ליוסף ויאמר לו בחלומי והנה גפן לפניי ובגפן 13 ריגם וכפורה קראתה ניצב שילו אשכלותיה ענבים וחוס פרעה בידי ויקח את הענבים ויסחט אותם אל כוס פרעה ויתן את כוס על כף פרעה ויאמר לו יוסף זה פתרונו 13 ריגים 3 ימים הם בעוד 3 ימים יישא פרעה את ראשך ואשיבך על קניך ונתת כוס פרעה בידו כמשפט הראשון אשר היית משקהו כי אם זכרתני איתך כאשר ייטב לך ועשית נא עמדי חסד והזכרתני אל פרעה והוצאתני מן הבית הזה כי גונב גנבתי מארץ העברים וגם פה לא עשיתי מאומה כי שמו אותי בבור.
Baruch ato Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher notan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nota b'tochenu Baruch ato Adonai noten haTorah.
7th Aliyah can be found on page 244, verse 16.
Ya'amdu. Avraham ben Menachem Mendel Bracha Vatzara Shvi'i. We can see throughout again.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamavarach.
Baruch Adonai hamavarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai hamavarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher b'chabanu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen. Vayar sarofim kito patar vayomer el Yosef afani bechalomi v'nei 3 selei chori al roshi uvasal elyon miko macha paro maseh ofer ve'aov ochel otam min asal me'al roshi Vayan Yosef vayomer ze pitrono 3 asalim 3 yamim hem
בעוד 3 ימים. יישא פרעה את ראשך מעליך ותלה אותך על העץ, ואכל העוף את בשרך מעליך, ויהי ביום השלישי יום הולדת פרעה, ויעש משתה לכל עבדיו, ויישא את ראש שר המשקים ואת ראש שר האופים בתוך עבדיו, וישב את שר המשקים על משקהו, ויתן הכוס על כף פרעה, ואת שר האופים תלה, כאשר פתר להם יוסף, ולא זכר שר המשקים את יוסף וישכחהו.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נתן בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. Abraham, I just heard that you're going in for surgery. Well, we're going to offer you a special Misha Berach. Okay, we're going to offer you a special Misha Berach. You come in from the Torah, offered blessings, and so we want to offer you blessings as well. All right, Misha Berach, Hamatenu, V'ham, Yitzhak, Yaakov, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, Leah, Yorech, V'erpeh, Tachole, Abraham, Menachem Mendel. Okay, Ben Menachem Mendel. Okay, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Yomei Rachamim Alav, Lepoto, Yishlach Lar, F'ashamav, Rata Nefesh, Rata Guf. Please, God, we ask that you bring blessing and healing and quick and safe recovery to our friend, to Abraham. Please, God, bring him full strength, the physicians, and to be guided by your hands. Please, God, bring him back to family, community who love and need him. And let us all say, Amen. All right. We're going to continue with the Hatzi Kaddish. That sounds good. Good.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה.
אמן.
בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל. בגלה בגלה ובזמן קריב וימרו. אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם לעולמי עלמיה, יתברך. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתהלל ויתהלל, שמי דקודשה בריחו, לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמא וימרו. אמן. יעמוד חנה אברהם בן פנחס, מפטיר.
Maftir reading continues, page 244, verse 20.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamborach.
Baruch Adonai hamborach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai hamborach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen. ויהי ביום השלישי יום הולדת פרעה, ויש משתה לכל עבדיו, ויישא את ראש שר המשקים ואת ראש שר האופים בתוך עבדיו, וישב את שר המשקים על משקהו, ויתן הכוס על כף פרעה, ואת שר האופים תלה, כאשר פתר להם יוסף, ולא זכר שר המשקים את יוסף וישכחהו.
Baruch
ata Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata betochenu, Baruch ata Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen.
Ya'amod hamagbiah, ta'amod hagolelet.
We rise for lifting of the Torah scroll.
Bizot
Of course, we want to give you a blessing. Of course, we will. As the Torah is seated, so may you. Yasher Koach to our Torah readers this morning, to Patty Samuels, to Alicia Applebaum, to Kevin Longobar, Tikva Ivri. Nice to have you all reading. And of course, Chuck Kelman. We're going to, during the Haftarah, for our teams that are here, our rabbinic intern Jonathan is going to take you out to the youth lounge and just kind of have a nice discussion and talk. And if there's any source of encouragement, I brought some candy, Jonathan, to lead them out with. All right, go ahead, take them there. For those who want to follow rabbinic intern Jonathan out, you can follow him that way. The Haftarah, you will find page 249, the verses we've asked Chuck to read are chapter 3. If you're interested, by the way, they have wonderful introductions of these Haftarot, explaining why they're picked, why the rabbis picked them for this particular Torah reading. You can read that earlier on page 246. And also, if you want to read the chapter that Chuck is reading, and whether you agree with the theology or not, right? It says everything God makes it all happen, like the roar of the lion over the beast. And so it's very poetic, beautiful, but theologically challenging. Chuck, would you like to share with us?
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar b'nviim tovim, v'rata b'divreihem, hane'emarim be'emet, Baruch atah Adonai, habocher b'Torah, u'Moshe avdo, u'V'Yisrael amo, u'V'nvei ha'emet v'atzedek. Shimu et hadavar hazeh, asher diber Adonai alechem b'nei Yisrael, al hakol ha'mishpacha asher eleti meretz Mitzrayim lemor, rak etchem yadati mikol mishpachot ha'adama, al kein efkod alechem ed kol avonotechem. Hilchu shnayim yachdav bilti im noadu, ha'isag aryeh bayar v'teref ein lo, ha'yitein kefir kolo mimonato bilti im lachad, hatipol topar al pacharetz umokesh ein la, hayalepach min ha'adama velakod lo yilkod, im nitaka shofar ba'ir ve'am lo yecheradu, im tiyeh ra'a be'ir v'Adonai lo asa, ki lo yaseh Adonai Elohim davar, ki im gala sodo el avadav hanevim, aryeh shag
Milo Yira, Adonai Elohim Diber, Milo Yenave. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, tzur kol amim, tzadik b'chol hadarot, hanel ne'eman, haomer v'yoseh, hamadaber v'mekayem, shekol dvarav emet v'tzedek. Ne'eman atahu Adonai Eloheinu, v'ne'eman min dvarecha, v'davar echad midvarecha, achor lo yashuv rekam. Ki melech ne'eman v'rachaman ata, baruch atah Adonai. Hayel ne'eman v'chol dvarav. Rachem al Tzion kivet chayenu, v'la'uluvat nefesh toshia b'mheira b'yameinu, baruch atah Adonai. Mesamech Tzion b'vaneha. Samcheinu Adonai Eloheinu, v'Eliyahu hanavi advecha, uv'malchut Beit David Meshichecha, b'mheira yavo v'yagel libenu, al kiso lo yeshev zar, v'lo yinchalu od acherim et kevodo, ki b'shem kadshecha nishbata lo, shelo yichben ero le'olam va'ed, baruch atah Adonai. Magen David, al Torah, ve'al avodah, ve'al neviim, ve'al yom haShabbat hazeh, shenatata lanu Adonai Eloheinu, likdusha v'limnucha, lechavod u'letifaret, al hakol Adonai Eloheinu, anachnu modim lach, u'mvarchim otach, Yitbarach Shimcha befi chochai, tamid leolam va'ed, baruch atah Adonai. Mikadesh HaShabbat.
Amen. Asher Koach. Always a pleasure to hear you. Announcements by our president, don't sit down yet, by our president, Julie Devine.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Nice to see everyone here this morning. Tomorrow night, guess what? We light the first Hanukkah candle, and I wish all of you and your families a very happy and healthy Hanukkah. So check out our temple website at templealiyah.org/Hanukkah for videos, recipes, music, and a complete Hanukkah guide. Speaking of Hanukkah, Wednesday at 5 p.m. is our Hanukkah celebration, which will include candle lighting, art projects, latkes, and jelly donut bars, plus a special firefighter and first responder gratitude opportunity. And next Friday is our famous Hanukkah Pajamaka, which includes bim bam services for preschool-age families at 5:30, Shabbat dinner, and then family services at 6:30. Please RSVP for both of these. And information is available in the Kol Shabbat that was handed out to you this morning, and also at our website, templealiyah.org. Next Saturday, December 8th, our Shabbat morning service begins at 9:15 a.m. And for all of you yogis, we have the Shabbat yoga at 9:30 a.m., followed by sacred space at 11 a.m. We also have an afternoon Shabbat service next week with the bar mitzvah of Max Armour. Don't forget that our gift shop has great prices on candles, menorahs, toys, decorations, jewelry, plus discounts for all of our temple members. It'll be open for last-minute Hanukkah needs, most mornings and by appointment. Did you notice on our steps the Hanukkah candle with lovely sayings on the way up? It's part of our Hanukkah promotion for Be the Light campaign, and it continues this coming week. We'll have new videos each night of Hanukkah, so watch for those. And also look out for emails and other Facebook posts starting Sunday night. Information on all Temple Aliyah events can be found on our website at templealiyah.org and, of course, in the Kol Shabbat handout. Thank you to Phil and to David, our ushers this morning, and to our wonderful clergy, Rabbi Vogel, Hazan Mimi, Hazan Stein. Thank you so much. Please join us for the Kiddush Luncheon and Rebbe's Tish in Lubenhall after the service. And lastly, I'd like to remind all of our visitors and guests to please refrain from using any cell phones, cameras, or video games while we maintain the sanctity of our Shabbat. Thank you, and Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. And if you stand in the parking lot and you look up the steps now with the addition, this is from Ben Vorspan, who is just a wonderful genius with these ideas of marketing. You can notice it's a candle now that leads up to the flame. So if you stay in the parking lot, you can take a look at it. To remind you, when you light your candles tomorrow night, right, you put them in from right to left, Hebrew style, right? First night, obviously, just one. You first light the shamash, then recite the blessings, then light the candles. Unlike Hanukkah, where you light them all, and then you do the blessing, right? You light the two candles on Shabbat, rather. On Shabbat, when you light them, and then say the blessing. On Hanukkah, we do it the way you're supposed to. A blessing goes first. So we don't have to worry about violating Shabbat, except on Shabbat, of course, you light them before the Shabbat candles. You light the Hanukkah. But when you light them each night, you light them from the newest night first. So you go the other way back. And by the way, the way that I like to teach is that each night deserves its own special recognition and to be recognized for that particular night. If you're wondering where Rabbi Goldstein is, we are out Chabading Chabad this morning. Right? Rabbi Goldstein is at the farmer's market in Calabasas handing out Hanukkah candles. All right? And with a promotion for what we've been trying to do the seventh day at the 6th. Occasionally offering a program and service there. If the people won't come into the sanctuary, let's go out to the people. Let's try and connect them. And so, not just, by the way, non-members, but mostly for our members. I know many of you are here every Shabbat morning or many Shabbat mornings, but you know you'll find more of your fellow congregants at the farmer's market this morning than here. And so, why not engage them there? And so we're experimenting with Rabbi Goldstein's initiative. So we're just very excited and trying. So we'll be handing out 100 boxes of Hanukkah candles, encouraging people and our congregants as well, especially to be able to observe. So a lot going on with Hanukkah. We're going to continue back in the Siddur, please, with a prayer for our country. Page 177. You'll turn back there. I always offer prayers for our country throughout history. Whenever Jews are accorded that privilege of citizenship, we are one with our country. Let us join together in reading that first paragraph. Our God, God of our ancestors, with mercy accept our prayer on behalf of our country and its government. Pour out your blessing upon this land, upon its inhabitants, upon its leaders, its judges, officers, and officials who faithfully devote themselves to the needs of the public. Help them understand the rules of justice you have decreed so that peace and security, happiness and freedom will never depart from our land. Let's turn to page 178, Prayer for the State of Israel. We're joined together, Avinu Shebashamayim.
Avinu Shebashamayim, Zor Yisrael Go'alo, Barechet Medinat Yisrael, Rishit Tzvikat Gedulatenu. Avinu Shebashamayim, Zor Yisrael Go'alo, Barechet Medinat Yisrael, Rishit Tzvikat Gedulatenu.
Let's read together the English. Avinu Shebashamayim, stronghold and redeemer of the people of Israel. Bless the state of Israel, that it may be the beginning of our redemption. Shield it with your love. Spread over the shelter of your peace. Guide its leaders and advisors with your light and your truth. Help them with your good counsel. Strengthen the hands of those who defend our Holy Land. Deliver them. Crown their efforts with triumph. Bless the land with peace, its inhabitants with lasting joy. And let us say, Amen.
Avinu Shebashamayim, Azor Yisrael B'Go'alo, Barechet Medinat Yisrael, Rishit Tzvikat Gedulatenu.
We're Hanukkah reminds us that we're the end of Kislev, and there will be another new Jewish month starting, so we're going to bless that new Jewish month. We rise together. If you've been honored with holding the Torah for this blessing, please come forward. Page 180.
יהי רצון מלפניך, יהי רצון מלפניך, אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו, שתחדש עלינו את החודש הבא לטובה ולברכה, ותיתן לנו חיים ארוכים, חיים של שלום, חיים של טובה, חיים של ברכה, חיים של פרנסה, חיים של חילוץ עצמות, חיים שיש בהם יראת שמיים ויראת החטא, חיים שאין בהם בושה וכלימה, חיים של אושר וכבוד, חיים שתהבנו אהבת תורה ויראת שמיים, חיים שימלאו משאלות ליבנו לטובה, אמן סלע. So only a fast day in the month of Tevet, but we do have a secular holiday which will arrive exactly on time this year. מי שעשה ניסים לאבותינו וגאל אותם מעבדות לחירות, הוא יגאל אותנו בקרוב יקבץ נידחנו מארבע כנפות הארץ, חברים כל ישראל, ונאמר אמן. ראש חודש טבת יהיה ביום שבת קודש ולמחרתו, הבא עלינו ועל כל ישראל לטובה.
ראש חודש טבת יהיה ביום שבת קודש ומחרתו, הבא עלינו ועל כל ישראל לטובה. יחדשנו הקדוש ברוך הוא עלינו ועל כל ישראל לחיים.
יחדשהו הקדוש ברוך הוא עלינו ועל כל עמו בית ישראל לחיים ולשלום,
אמן.
לששון ולשמחה,
אמן.
לישועה ונחמה, ונאמר amen.
May the new month of Tevet, which begins next Shabbat and the following day, Sunday, may this month of Tevet be a reminder that even in sadness that we find goodness. It is in life that we have the joys of life, but also life brings us sorrow. And in the moments that we remember both, we find life balance. May the sorrows of life help to remind us of goodness. May we all find goodness in life in this coming month, and let us all say, Amen. As the Torah is seated, you may be seated. Page 181, Ashrei. Just a quick.
Ashrei yoshvei beitecha od yehalelucha selah. Tilat Adonai Yedaber Pi, V'yirakol Basar Shem Kodsho Le'olam Va'ed, Va'anachnu Nevarech Ya, Me'ata Ve'ad Olam. Hallelujah.
We rise together to return the Torah scroll. If you've been honored to carry it, if you'll come forward, please. And if you've been honored to open the ark, if you'll make your way up on the bima, please.
Yahallelu Shem Adonai, Ki nizgav Shemo levado, Hodo al eretz v'shamayim, Vayarem keren le'amo, Tihila lecho chasidav, Libnei Yisrael, Am kerovo, Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Mizmor leDavid, Havul Adonai b'nei Elim, Havul Adonai, Kavod va'ozai, Havul Adonai, Kivot Shema, Ishtachavu Adonai, B'hadrat Kodesh, Kol Adonai alamayim, El hakavod hirim, Adonai amayim rabim, Kol Adonai bakoach, ay, Kol Adonai behadar, Kol Adonai shover arazim, v'yishaber Adonai et arzei Havanon, et arzei Havanon, vayarkidem k'mo hegel Levanon v'Sirion, k'mo ven re'emim, ay, Kol Adonai chotzev lavodesh, Kol Adonai yachil midbar, Yachil Adonai midbar kadesh, Adonai yachol ya'alot, vayechesov ye'arot, Lo omer kavod, ay, Adonai lamabu yashab, Yeshev Adonai melech le'olam,
Adonai oz le'amo yitain, Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom, uvenuchol yomar, etz chaim hi, lamachazikim ba, v'tomchecha me'ushar. Derachecha darcheinu am, v'chol netivotecha shalom. Hashivenu Adonai elecha nashuva. Chadesh Yameinu, Chadesh Yameinu, Kechem. Amen.
Remain standing, page 184.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעמדי ורכילותי, בהמליך מלכותי, בחייך ובמכון ובחיי לכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, אמרו אמן, יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעלם לעלמי עלמי יעיר. יתברך וישתבח ויתברך ותרומה וינשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה על שמי דקודשה וכולי להאמין כל ברכתה ושירתה תשבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו
And turn to page 185 and join together Musaf Amidah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah האל הגדול, הגיבור הנורא, אל עליון, גומר חסדים טובים, וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות, ומביא גואל לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ופוקד ומושיע ומגן. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ufokei Tzara. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayei Metim Atah, Rav Lehoshia, Mashiv HaRuach, Umorid HaGashem, Mechalkel מחיי מתים ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מי כמוך בעל גבורו, ומדבר לך מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישוע ונאמן אתה להחיות מתים ברוך אתה אדוני לחיי המתים נעריצך ונקדישך כסוד שיח שרפי קודש המקדישים שמך בקודש ככתוב על יד נביאך וקרא זה אל זה ואמר קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוך הארץ כבודו כבודו מלא עולם משרתיו שואלים זה אל זה איי מקום כבודו לעומתם ברוך יאמרו ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו הוא יפן ברחמים ויחונם המייחדים שמו ערב ובוקר בכל יום תמיד פעמיים באהבה שמע אומרים שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד הוא אלוהינו הוא אבינו הוא מלכנו הוא מושיענו והוא ישמיענו ברכה מבשנית לעיני כחי להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיך ובדברי קודשך כתוב לאמור ימלוך אדוני לעולם אלוהיך ציון, לדור ודור, הללויה, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד עוד לך, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד עוד לך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש, לא ימוש לעולם ועד, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד עוד לך, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד עוד לך, כי אל מלך גדול וקדוש אתה, גדול וקדוש אתה. יא לה 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 לה, ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
Shniamida, continue silently, Hebrew or English, or if you prefer, private prayers and meditations of your heart. 189, Yismechu.
ישמחו במלכותך, שומרי 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 שבת וקורא עונג שבת. ישמחו במלכותך, שומרי 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 שבת וקורא עונג שבת. מקדשי מקדשי שביעי כולם יסבעו ויתענגו מתוך השבת. ישמחו במלכותך, שומרי 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 שבת וקורא עונג שבת. ישמחו ומלכותך, שומרי, שומרי, שומרי שבת וקורא עונג שבת.
והשביעי רצית בו וקידשתו.
Today is
Shabbat.
העמדת ימים אותו קראת שבת.
ישמחו במלכותך, שומרי, שומרי, שומרי שבת וקורא עונג שבת. ישמחו במלכותך, שומרי, שומרי, שומרי שבת וקורא עונג שבת. אוי זכר למעשה ראשית שבת. אוי זכר למעשה בראשית שבת. ישמחו במלכותך, שומרי, שומרי, שומרי שבת וקורא עונג שבת. ישמחו במלכותך, שומרי, שומרי, שומרי שבת וקורא עונג שבת.
page 203.
יתגדל ויגדל שמך רבה.
אמן.
ויאמר וחילותיו, וימלך מחצה בחייכון, ובימיכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ויאמרו. אמן. יהי שמך רבם מבורך, לעלם לעלמי עלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר וג'מם וינשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ותהלל שמי דקודשה. ברכו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה ושפחתה ונחמתה דאמרן ועלמה ויאמרו אמן. תתגבר צלותון ודהון כל בית ישראל גדול מן שמיה ויאמרו אמן. יהי שלום רב מן שמיה וחיים עלינו וכל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרמיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן.
We rise for Aleinu, page 205.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי ארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגור עלינו כחמונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובהי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום והשבות אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, והארץ מתחת. אין עוד, אין עוד. ככתוב בתורתך אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא, ביום Ushamo, Ushamo, Ushamo Echad.
You may be seated. At this time of memorial, we recall and reverence the yortzites of those who have been gathered unto their people. On this Shabbat, we remember the memories of Jacob Eisenberg, Morris Fishkitz, Clarice Levine, Philip Lindenauer, Lucille Passon, Jenny Rottenstein, Andrea Schulman, Dina Tettelbaum, Paul Weiser, Lily Allen, Evelyn Barmack, Harold Kaplan, Sylvia Heim, Dina Jaffe, Ralph Melworm, Robert Moskowitz, Gladys Saltzman, Sheila Sampson, Philip Spivak, Harry White, Sandra Hollander, Alan Lieberthal, Diana Michelson, Leon Vomberg, Ralph Evans, Emmanuel Friedman, Alan Hoffberg, Helen Marchant, Joel L. Myers, Peter Rothenberg, Abraham Shanman, Anna Abel, Rennie Beater, Ethel Fishkitz, Jack Gold, Donald Grod, Fanny Kornfeld, Veronica Kutasi, Alan Minus, Mary Rabizadeh, Bayless Resnick, Rose Ross, Alvin Sampson, Sandy Shore, Solomon Grafman, Gary Herman, Claire Lahine, Edith Lipkin, Sharon McCullum, Sam Lutz, Flora Manhan, Alice Ornstein, Anna Rothblatt, Dorothy Stryker, and Benjamin Zubo. Also mindful as Americans of passing this Shabbat of President Bush, George Herbert Walker, and our thoughts go out to him and his family for the service to this country and for the patriot that he was. We bring to mind him and all others. I ask those who have near desire to recite the Kaddish, you're invited to rise at this time, and whether you're here in the sanctuary or you are home with live streaming, that this is your community to recite these sacred words of life and remembrance as you join together. Yit Gadal Yikadash Me'Rabba. Amen. Yalmad Yivrach Yerute Chmal Chute. V'chayechon V'yomechon Chaye Dechol Beit Yisrael. Agala V'zman Karib. Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbam Avorach Le'olam U'Me'omaya. Yitbarach Yishtabach Yitpa'ar Shomam V'Yitnaseh. Vitadar, Vitalev, Vitalal, Shmei de Kudush, Brichu, Ve'elam, Min Kol, Berchata, V'Shirata, Ata, V'Nechamata, Damiran, Delma, V'Meru, Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabba, Min Yishmaya, V'Chaim, Aleinu, V'Alko Yisrael. Amen. Say Shalom, V'Merma, Uya, say Shalom, Aleinu, V'Alko. May God who establishes peace in the heavens grant peace and harmony for us, for all of Israel, all of humanity, as we say amen. It's always nice to see sometimes a congregant will sneak next to somebody else just to let you know you're not alone when you recite those words of the Kaddish. We translate from the Kaddish to Kiddush, both sanctification, Shabbat. We invite you up here. When you're regulars, you know what to do. Join us here in the middle. Come on. Our circle here of for Kiddush. Jeff, can you move this out of the way, please? Sorry? Can you move that out of the way? Just move it back there. Thank you.
It's going to fall. No.
Just
I do this all the time.
That's it. Come on in the middle here. Come on. Watch out here. Let's move over a little bit. Come on. Here we go. There's more room.
Kain Beirach Adonai et Yom HaShabbat v'yikad shehu savaricha v'rai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri
Shofen. Hey.
Nope, sorry.
Olam. Min haaretz.
Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat Shabbat, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, ay, 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 Shabbat shalom, 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 Shabbat shalom. Good Shabbos, Shabbat shalom, buen Shabbat.
Yeah, thank you.